All right, so Mitch, one thing we've talked about a lot is training. Within the federal government, which within the provinces, municipally, we're seeing the implementation, introduction of all these new technologies, and not necessarily the skills within government to accommodate them. And the government is taking various strategies on how to augment the training within the public service immediately now, but also to upskill those that are joining the public service. So you're seeing some initiatives at the Canada School for Public Service, around basic traiing, around cyber, around AI and whatnot. And today we have Jeff Musson from Coding for Veterans, who has kind of figured out the training piece, at least on the cybersecurity front. And he's going to, his training program is all about really upskilling veterans at the moment, helping veterans transition to new careers within the IT sector and other sectors. But also, this program that he's developed, which is quite unique in the world, I would say, can also be applied to different industries. And, one area that Jeff has talked to me about is how, the airline industry that has been so negatively affected by COVID, how the unemployed within that industry are looking at his program as a way to potentially reskill and reintroduce themselves to different industries. So Jeff has been leading the Coding for Veterans program for several years now, and great to have you on the show, Jeff. So Jeff, would love to hear a little bit about, why don't you give ourselves a little bit of a background on yourself and kind of how you got started with the program and how it's going so far.
Sounds good, guys, and I appreciate the opportunity to connect with you. This podcast is really a unique venture you guys are doing, so kudos to you guys. The Coding for Veterans program really helps military veterans to retrain for jobs in Canada's tech sector, both in software development and cybersecurity. And I, along with the team, have really put together a robust program that fits the needs not only of industry, but also for the veterans to transition. I'm not sure if you're aware, but studies show that in the next 12 to 18 months, there's approximately 147,000 IT jobs that are projected to go unfilled in Canada. And so there's only one of three ways to solve the problem. You either have to really ramp up immigration. You can, change, and I'm a graduate of law school, so I can say this, graduate less lawyers and accountants and more geeks, as we'll say, right? Or, but good luck on that, because that's like trying to turn a battleship in the middle of the ocean. So, pardon the pun, but, the only other way to solve this talent shortage gap is through retraining and reskilling. And so that's kind of the niche that Coding for Veterans fills. And, I'm executive director, but, Pat Shaw has been my co-pilot on this and co-founder. And it's been, we've really built out a robust team to deliver this program in partnership with the University of Ottawa.